love or die trying. Done. There we go. Oh, super loud. Let me turn it down for a sec. Did someone jiggle your... Like someone's trying to break in, but it's a ghost, it's not a real person. I heard footsteps upstairs and they were actually loud and I was home alone, and then my parent comes in and says they hear it too, and then I saw someone at the top of my stairs disappear in front of my eyes. Later I heard knocking at my door. Hopefully you didn't open the door, right? You didn't open the door, right? Is the game still not getting quieter? Huh? Oh, there we go. There we go, okay. No, that would startle me. What? Oh my god, I thought we lost. I thought we lost our save. I thought we lost our save file. I was supposed to be so scared. Okay, let's do like here. What was the stature of the person you saw at the top of the stairs? Was it the Hat Man? The Hat Man. Ass ghost jiggly door. I'm clutching my pearls. Oh, you were a quiet kid? The thing is that my old grandparents were just there and they left this water, and my grandfather was extremely religious and they left some water on my windowsill before they left. He did a ritual to get rid of a negative energy, but I think it caused spirits to come to me. The universe pulled a big Uno reverse. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You just have to gaslit the ghosts. Like... Okay, honestly, if I saw like a creepy thing in the corner of my room, I would be like actor mode, pretend it's not there, and then they get bored and they leave. I'm like, I gaslit myself into it not being real, and then it gaslits them that I don't think they're real, and then they move on. I have salt lamps around my room, not enough. My mom is spiritual, and she said if there's too many salt lamps, it actually could be negative, but I don't know how true that is, because like I heard it passively. I thought we lost you, Bryce. My silence. Well, I hope maybe a house cleansing, maybe a whatever you believe in. Hey, I didn't stick out my tongue. That was weird. I will find any logical reason. Girl, I'm putting on chapstick with my finger. I'm sticking out my tongue. I'll find any logical reasoning. Like, my most recent thing that scared me in my house was I heard something in my walls, but then I was like, that's probably a rat, and they fell off, like they fell through the scaffolding, or they fell through the structure of the house. And I'd probably, if I heard scratching on my wall, I'd be like, there's rats in my walls. And even if it is a ghost, they wouldn't think that's enjoyable. They'd be like, okay, what? We're gonna move on to someone who is actually scared. Oh yeah, it could also be Rosie in my walls trying to scratch her way out. I lived in a haunted house when I was younger, so we brought over a priest or whatever, and he blamed our Yu-Gi-Oh cards, specifically the Blue Eyes White Dragon. He just wanted to take that from you. No, he wanted to take your Yu-Gi-Oh card and resell it on eBay. He didn't get any evil energy from it. He was like, damn, you guys got Blue Eyes White Dragon? He wanted it. He was just a hater, though. No, that is hater activities. I think the look on my pale ass face is enough to say get the fuck out, isn't it? Would you guys jump a ghost? I feel like that's also my possibility, is a possible jumping, because I might just get mad that it even thinks it could pull what it's pulling. Like, I'm offended that you think this is allowed in my home. Yeah, you're getting jumped. If the ghost is hot and sexy, I'm doing more than jump. Let's start the game. No. What the fuck? Let me out. Can I go to home? Quit. Wait. Oh, I should have went to main menu. One sec. Back, open that, yup, and then put my hair back in a timely manner, put it back. You got 3. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Load. Oh my god. Is this still loud? Yeah, shit's loud as fuck. Is that better? I'm gonna put it on 30. Is that a good... I want sushi for dinner, but we have food. I worked hard. Get the sushi! Wrong answer. If it's right for your heart, then it's right for you. Yeah. The ghost is living without goddamn rent, give me money or whatever the fuck you want to call it, degrading and just... Yeah, give me diamonds, give me rocks, give me currency, pay rent, maybe... Because I'm the one cleaning the house and you get to live in a clean house? Yeah. I'll haunt the ghost. It's a haunt off. I'm getting into it. Wait, the ghost will be scared of my ass if I could see it? No, because you have to be the... Like... You live alone, right? You think there's a ghost in your house. Strip down, become their paralysis. Sleep paralysis demon. Where they'll just see naked human randomly and be terrified. So tell us more about your dream, Tara. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. Why is this shit so loud still? Pause. Oh, here. Let's do like that and then... Yes, yes. What if the ghost is a perv like fucking Hanako? Oh. If your ghost is a perv, you report them to the feds. I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how Allie had a devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign that you should try making video games. The world needs more pigeon dating sims. You're right! Allie, you have a capitalist mindset. Not everyone who plays games wants to make a game. There's no time to waste. There's already a pigeon dating sim! Is it its hateful boyfriend or something? Tara ran off. Oh my, are you certain that was a good idea to spur on her? Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I felt a chill run down my spine. Hey, queens. Oh, there you are, Jiggle Physics. Oh. I forgot about this. Wait, guys, I put the Jiggle Physics back on. Oh, you can't even tell. Well, they are on. Whether or not you can see them, they're on. Hey, hey! Hey, nice to see you, Lil. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who your other soulmate candidate is. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? I forgot, girl. Can you tell me again? If not, it's not like I ever forgotten anything important except for, well, everything. Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. I turned them off for a bit because my meshes were clashing. Ow, that stings. It'll be just between you and your soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. Wait, really? So if we don't get chosen, what are we supposed to do? Well, for starters, we're in a tropical paradise. Think of it as a vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyway, so it's not a big deal. They're not real? Who's Yui? Oh, it was far right. Far right to Yui. It's Burke. Guys, don't get too jealous now. Don't get too jealous now. Alright, was this a troll or did you just want attention? I actually leaned into my screen. Hey, for what? What was the troll? What was the... Did I pull an unintentional troll? L. They're not real. Oh boy, Jiggle Physics. You might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick. Wait a minute, Cat. We'll be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry, you'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Ooh, good to know my battle plans will come in handy. Friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. Tara's gonna kill us. So without further ado, Jiggle Physics, who's the unlucky girl? Guys, okay, so we already did the gamer girl. Who should the second girl be? The unlucky girl. Should it be this girl who is obsessed with us but we don't remember her? This one who just reads hentai all the time? This one, she's just rich? Or this one, she likes sports? Wait, are these in order? Okay, they are. So Allie, Scarlet, Violet, or Yui? Oh wait, no, no. I think I do have Jiggle Physics. Right? No, unless they're not on. Oh, they're kind of on. No, they're not really on. They're not. I feel like they could be stronger, and I don't know what they're. It's not really that jiggly at all. F. Wait, how can I actually make them like go crazy? Go crazy, go stupid? Where's the physics tab? Physics strength? Oh, is this gonna like... do I look bald at most angles? Okay, that made it a little stronger. I'm turning that back down. That's too much. That's too much jiggling. We're back to 50. What the fuck did I just watch? I just got flashed by art. You have no. There's a little bit. If you look closely. Lil said I was trolling about jiggle physics, but there are jiggle physics on my model, as well as our name is Jiggle Physics in this game. Pause. What is that? Alerts? Alert box, alert box, alert box. Alerts, alert box, alert box. Is this in the middle? No, it's not. It's not in the middle still. No, it's in the middle. 1 sec. Sound alert, sound alert. How silly will this look? Because I'm just getting bothered that the video gets cut off. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's whatever. Guys, I'll turn off the jiggle physics because you can't even see them. You're so right. You're so right. I'll just turn them off. Who needs them? Let me... And then let's put it down to... Yeah, turn off physics. Yep. There we go. Is that better? Fortnite's back! Oh, bye. Bye, Rosie. Have fun with Fortnite. Alright, let's pick. Let's pick this queen. Alright, we'll make it happen. Give us a minute to set up the scenes, then go find her. I just had gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. One step out of the driver's seat, walked towards me. Bill, why are you saying no? Something happened? Jiggle physics, please do not enter? What? What's with the formal talk? Please get in the car, Jiggle physics. You already heard what she did to my bro. He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a death game dating show? Oh, do you miss the physics? Am I too 2D? Everyone was booing the physics. I thought this was for the best. Oh. Oh my god, that also turned off my eye physics as well. That's crazy. Now when it doesn't do the little bounce anymore. Curious. OMG, the James wannabe. Bonjour, suitor. I trust my butler brought you here safely. What? Yeah, he did. What's going on, Violet? I thought I would give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show is all. I'm told this is what people do when they are courting. You're flat as a board now? No. No cake. No chest. No hair. I'll do it back on. I was just being an asshole. Favorite activity? Does it really change much? Have you never been on a date before? Of course I have. And I've read all the manuals on the subject. What does that mean? I'll have you know I've studied every book of the lusty New Asian Maid series, and I know them all by heart. That title is crazy. Like in right. Guys, proud of you for getting mending. Sure. That's, yeah, a word for it. Pardon my interruption. I brought your food. Please be seated, honored guest. Violet and I sat at the table in the center of the palace. As one placed each dish onto the table one by one, he seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Yeah, the meatballs are made out of 5. After 30... That is a feat. Usually people don't get mending for a long time. Art in a nutshell. Flat as a board, delusional, coward, art. Hey, you forgot bald. He seemed... Oh, thank you, one. Please don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. The food looks incredible and probably worth more than my life. You're right on both counts, Jiggle Physics. I'm ecstatic you like the assortment. I planned it myself. You're a chef? You could say that. What do you mean? Anyway, tell me more about yourself, Jiggle Physics. Why'd she blush? Do you like making food or not? There's not much to say. Amnesia is a hell of a drug. You do not remember your past? Yeah, bummer, right? Then rest assured, I will find the finest scientists in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is over. That would be great. Thank you, Violet. What if we die at the end and then Violet takes our body, puts it into a cyborg, and is like, live. Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those who with more to give back, no? Though have you ever thought perchance that this is actually a blessing in disguise? What do you mean? Many of us would be happier not knowing what drags us down. That may be true, but still, need to know. You sound just like the reference examples in Romance Manual. What is happening? I need to put my phone on silent. In the romance manuals, consider me impressed. Sorry, I forgot blinding at the top. Oh! First is bulb. Because I brighten everyone's life. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm going to be lurking. I gotta fold some laundry and shower. All good. I actually did my laundry yesterday. I had 3 piles of it. It was bad. You got this, Betty. You're quite funny, Jiggle Physics. An admirable trait to have. I like that. Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? I'd like to know. Being the scion of Valentine's does not leave much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses. Oh, is this her restaurant? But I suppose if I had to spell a spell of time, I can't fucking read! Baking. She bakes. I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed about by liking bake? I'm making up words. Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents. That's crazy. Do you want me to take care of them? When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again with all the restaurant work. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? You know what? I do know of what, but what do you mean? Who cares what your parents think? Here on this island, a million miles out, they can't stop you. How about we find some time together to bake for lost time? She laughed like a child. That'd be wonderful, Jiggle Physics. I'll make some time on my calendar for you. Girl, you're on an island. What do you have else to do? I didn't even pick you. She looks like a mommy's girl? Maybe. We spent the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last. Just like each chapter of The Lusty New Asian Maid, according to... That's still a crazy name. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I share together with Violet. So we're going on a date now? I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Jiggle Physics. Got a minute? I want to make Tara and Violet jealous. It'd be good for the ratings. Sorry, what? You're no fun anyway. She opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. I'd want them to can the project so I could go home. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Tara were the main ship, but now with Violet as some serious competition? Let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. Oh wait, if it got canceled, we just die automatically? That's no fun. Going for unbreaking now? You got this, I believe. For now at least, but that'll change quickly if our viewers don't like you. Your relationship with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed, then took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Tara and Violet. Between the two, do you have a favorite? Girl, I'm gonna be so real. All of them are not my... I'm very neutral about every single one of them, Kat. Every single one of them. Let's do... Tara tried to kill us. Let's do Violet. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Violet more right now. Yeah, because Tara tried to kill us. I don't know as much as I'd like about Violet yet, but I know more than anything. I just want to keep learning more about her. Really? Well, I can't say I'm too surprised, but maybe just a little. Let's see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. I'm thinking we're hanging out with her tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Jiggle Physics. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Good night, Kat. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. She left my room, closing the door behind her. You are 2D to the -10 power compared to her. You're saying I'm flatter than her? And that's true. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. What the fuck? I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moon dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Jiggle Physics. You somehow... I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? What is happening? Freaky ass, literally. This is freakier than the Notary, was it Notary Games? The Notary Games MC, I think it's that. $10? That it's better on this side. Out there, every day's a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. He wants to stay on this island? I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that you love. Who? I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Are we in CAO? Like, what's happening? Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer? Where living isn't just following a script? Okay, this is seeming like we are constantly in dating games and we get our mind erased and then we get put back into a dating game and then we get our mind erased and then we get put back into the dating game. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Jiggle Physics? I felt the same way she did, but there was nothing we could do, not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here, alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon, she laughed. You'll be the judge of that. I wish I knew what was going on. Thinking they can escape the corporate world, literally. Then you set the meat at around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. Tara firstly scribbled down notes. Wait a minute, couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes? That's not quite how it works, I'm afraid. But the math checks out. What's going on? Oh, good morning, Jiggle Physics. How do you do? I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. So far, I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it would go right. The student has surpassed the master. On second thought, perhaps I'll prepare the alternative course. One moment, please. Oh! The one without the movies? It sounds like they're living in the movie. Oh, ye of little faith. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. They're gonna like show us like a burnt plate, huh? Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight. It's delicious! Oh my god. Good job, Tara. I did it! Oh my gosh! Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a high five. Should I become a food vlogger? I'm a cooking savant. This talent shouldn't be wasted. Psst. Hey, Violet. What is it, Jiggle Physics? Is this what you cooked, or is this what Tara cooked? Why is his name Jiggle Physics? Is there a reason his name couldn't be Jiggle Physics? I remember when they used... I love Arch Jiggle Physics. I remember when they used to twerk. Good old... Right. 3D model when? Bad decision made by Art listening to the... Oh. Oh. Is this what you cooked? Oh, wait. Violet smiled and winked at me. I don't know what you were talking about. She sipped on her soup contentedly. I couldn't help but smile back. Dan, this was the best meal I've ever had. Granted, my memory only goes back to 3 days, but still it counts. Oh! So Violet made it. No! This girly made it, I'm assuming. What happened to your dancing model? I actually don't know where it is. Genuinely. I find the videos of it dancing, and then that's all I have. I don't know where the actual, like, Miku Miku dance model is. Oh, the game. Oh, I thought there was like a sly thing where they're saying Gamer Girl made it, but the other girl, Loki, made it. I figured it's time to talk with Kat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Kat, is that? I turned around. The girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Kat? No, this is Allie. Oh, sorry, Allie. What's up? No, this is Patrick. She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Something about this game gives me the creeps. I went out for a walk in the forest last night, you know, because it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in the forest at night, you're braver than most, Allie. The bugs? Fortnite is so back, but I gotta wait for other shit to download, so... So the new season, you're liking it so far? Do I have a ponytail? I need my bangs out of my face. They're annoying me. I want this to turn into a horror game, like a horror plot. Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room on my bed, and I swear I don't remember ever walking back. Hey, I said I was putting my bangs up. I didn't mean it. I meant like I'm doing. Oh my god. I'm pulling to this. Oh, thank you. I'm pulling to this moment. Yeah. I wasn't taking off my toupee or anything. I just need my bangs out of my face, like, cause they're blocking my eyes a little bit. I swear, I don't remember ever walking back. Huh, that sounds pretty crazy if it really happened. It's like when you fall asleep on the couch and then your parents pick you up and put you in your bed. Your roots are fucking crazy. Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did you notice anything strange happened last night? Oh, are you saying we got drugged? What's happening in the House of Commons? You think so? Oh, I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn, 5 girls to date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll just be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalking it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Jiggle Physics. My pleasure, Allie. See you later. I want banana smoothie, but I don't want to get the ingredients. You have no bananas? You'd have to leave your house to get bananas? She ran off as fast as she had come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Kat, I was looking for you. Afternoon, Jiggle Physics, same here. I wanted to ask, did you guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. Oh, you make a milk banana smoothie? What's the lore? I feel like we're gonna learn the lore, right? Anyway, more importantly, it's time for phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Tara and Violet as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance, whatever. More importantly, every time they're on the screen, we get one hell of a rating boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out of here alive. That sounds good to you? You almost make it sound like I have a choice. What kind of banana smoothie? Well, when I make a smoothie, well, I haven't made a smoothie in a while, but if I did, I think I'd put like apple juice in it or orange juice. But I guess that wouldn't make it a banana smoothie. That'd make it like a apple banana or orange banana. But enough with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? Haha. Let's do Violet, because we haven't gone on a date with Violet yet. Violet. I had a feeling you would. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way! I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey, Violet, what's up? Oh, she's Violet! She isn't Violet! I thought the names were in order of the girls. Whatever. We're going with Rich Girly. Banana with apple / orange juice smoothie. You make me sick? What? I feel like that's very normal. That's very normal. Okay, I'm gonna go make an XP farm. Zombie XP farm? Hello there, Jiggle Physics. I thought I'd take an afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories at home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite that bourgeoisie. Anyway, I got a surprise for you. Want to see it? For me, I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. Art, that is not normal? What? To make a smoothie with apple juice or orange juice? I feel like orange banana would be good. You guys don't make smoothies with just putting like random fruits in it and then putting a juice in it and then calling it a day? Maybe not orange? Oh wait, orange juice, banana, pineapple, mango. Strawberry. I don't really make smoothies either, but I would think that was a weird combo. I asked Kat to pull a few strings and well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh my. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? Okay, I'll try making it one day before I judge, I guess. Well, I don't put milk in my smoothies. When I did make smoothies, I never put milk in it. I didn't even know that was an option. You say milk? 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 It feels different when I say milk. I was saying milk. Unless I wasn't. But it didn't feel like I was saying it. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. Shut the fuck up. She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite, and I don't remember mine. That said, I don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet, that wasn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long, we had cake in the oven, baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Oh, new art? Now, just for the finishing touches, a little more there. She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment just to freeze in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with others. OMG, I'm fine. No more yap sesh? But first, jiggle physics. Would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask. Believe me, I'm first in line to try it. Thank you. I just am unsure if I made it worth eating. Why is that? My family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I make. Sometimes I worry they told me it's delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little time off. I took a little off the top of the cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it. Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun to just stop now. Violet, can you make me a fruit tart? A fruit tart with custard. I've just started making some cookies, and I find I quite enjoy your company and help jiggle physics. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough, then a tray. All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of the dough and then put them on the tray. Try not to put any of them too close together on the tray, or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. You ever heard of Pizookie? Those are pretty good. Haunted house yap. TLDR haunted house. My head kind of hurts. I'm either gonna get milk, nap, or bed rot with a book. Have you drank water today, Rosie? Jump scare! Got it. No mutant cookie here. I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl, rolled into a size and shape of a cookie. Perfect. You're a natural. Thanks, Violet. Wow. In the time it took me to make one, Violet made 6 perfect cookies. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded the ball of dough into a perfect shaped cookie. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, jiggle physics. I just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in immovable silence, our eyes locked on each other. Girl, the dialogue for Tara's day was nothing like this. We are so down bad for Violet, but for Tara, we were like, oh, she's weird. What is she? She's weird. Completely. I have not consumed water, but I did have banana coffee. Hey, so, banana coffee is not... is not the water that you need. Yep. Not using... No, it's because she said her head kind of hurts. And you know what it's gonna be? Did you drink water? Did you drink water? Because most of the time, it might be, or some of the time, it might be dehydration headaches. Or, if you've only had banana coffee today, well, assumption, this is my, if it's, you don't have food, just banana coffee. No water, no food, banana coffee, headache. Coffee, empty stomach, food, no food. Headache, water. I took a shower so my... Right. First... Oh. Okay. You said you had a sister? Why, yes, indeed. Viola Valentine. I'd hate that. If my name was Viola, and then my sister's name was Violet, I'd have a word to say to my parents. First twins in the family. And more twins on top of that? Yeah, no, I'd have something to say. Oh, I'm out of room on my tray. She flashed a devious smile in my direction right before she lightly threw a dough ball at my face. Don't throw it! I bet that hurt! Dough? You threw dough at me? Icing or buttercream frosting, sure. Dough? That could feel like a rock. What's with that cheeky? Before I could react, it splattered against and stuck on my face. She burst into childlike laughter. Nice catch, Jiggle Physics. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time. Oh, it's on. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw it at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you are struggling to do right now. I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. Strike! Oh, you are so going down. Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh shit. I've only a second before her next volley. I go on offensive, go on defensive. Let's go on defensive. I'm telling Whoa. Alright, you got told to get bread made. What was that supposed to mean? Drink some water. I still want banana, so I'll be back. Have fun getting the banana, Rosie. See ya. Let's go on defensive. I ducked behind the kitchen counter. The instant later, a dough ball flew over my head. Huh, nice. While I was gloating, Violet threw a dough ball that splattered against my forehead. Ah, and then another landed right next to it. Ah, mercy. And then another. I crumpled on the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory in absolute confidence. She laughed at this as she pointed at all the dough on my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek. Oh, you're even more dead now. Forget surviving this TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. Wait, are we gonna die? Is this how we die? Yeah, do we die by getting clowned? It was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more dough ball and scream in defiance, "Bring it on." Some say you can still hear my screams in the kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Her smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you come to this island. She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off the remaining dough. We locked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. "Thank you for playing along, Jiggle Physics. I suppose it's been too long since I've had this much fun, so thank you for indulging my little whim. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia is getting even worse." Violet laughed as she picked off some of the crumbs off my face and licked them off her finger. Okay. You got some skincare in that. You got some chemicals. Non-digestible chemicals in that. Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. "I do hope we could spend more time together soon. I quite like this." "I'd like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you too. You're full of surprises, you know." "Just wait and see. There's more where that came from." We spend the rest of the day talking and eating little desserts together on the porch. She did eat unbaked dough. She's gonna get salmonella too. On top of that. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. One thing's for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat and the time fly. Before I realized how much time has passed, it was already pitch black outside. It's getting real. It literally is. Tara, there was no romance at all. This one? Tara tried to kill us. Tara wanted us dead. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock at my door. "Hey, Kat, I thought you weren't going to come over tonight. Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things. Is everything okay?" "Good as always." "Care to join me for a walk?" "Sure, that sounds nice." Then away we go. We walked at a relaxing pace, with Kat slightly ahead leading the way. She pushes me to the ocean I've never seen again. "So how are you feeling about day 3, Jiggle Physics? Who's your front runner?" Let's go with Violet. Why did Tara try to kill us, but then Violet got a cute little baking scene? Or if she gets in Manila, then that's one less thing on your death list. AKA wait. Oh! Yeah, because then we just go for Tara, right? Violet is the girl I like the most. If anything, getting to meet and know the other girls made me like her even more. Violet's an incredible woman in every way. Something about her just keeps pulling me in. Damn, we are down bad. I just can't get enough of that, you know? Okay. Oh, that's cute. Also, a perfect answer for the cameras. Thank you very much. I guess you'll be giving her fan base some more things to go rabbit over soon, You could say that. Perfect. Well, I'm happy you've at least got one girl you're really interested in, but it helps you got chemistry with both. Tomorrow, we'll milk this love triangle by having you date the girl you didn't today. Sounds good to you? I'm noticing a pattern making it sound like I have a choice, when I really don't. None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sound good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence. Jiggle Physics is a gold digger? But what if Jiggle Physics that didn't know any of the names of the girls selected the wrong one and then happened to be the rich one? Say, what would happen then if that happened? Potentially. My Elytra boat time. Oh! Did you die? Night. See you later, Kat. Do we shower before we go to bed? No, we just go to bed. We are disgusting. If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. I know, but we need to know what we're up against. We know the island better than anyone by now. Jiggle Physics will be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his... What the fuck is going on when we sleep? All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype. The one Damien used to turn 6 into a vegetable. Not to mention the old test audience. Oh, yo, is that why there's only 5 of them? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Shit. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught, I get what you're saying. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late. You didn't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Who are you? Somehow I know you're close by, but every time I see your face, the dream ends. I didn't die, stayed alive. This reminds me of Persona every time. Hey girlies! I walked down to the kitchen where the girls were having breakfast. So how's the date? Yeah, tell us. Tara was firstly scribbling down with the title War Plans in bold. It was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and cookie yesterday together, Jiggle Physics and I. I hope you all enjoy it. They're amazing, Violet. Thanks for making it for us. Thanks so much. They're so delicious. Tara scribbled down War of Attrition is likely not an option. What are you writing there, Tara? Nothing. So how come there's a cookie batter everywhere? No matter where I look, I could see cookie batter on every surface. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 didn't come in and clean it up for us? Where's the crew? Where? It wasn't just the batter, Violet. Violet and I had knocked over quite a few things in our fight. That's... You sure it was just baking together? Allie, you sick, demented, head in the gutter motherfucker. I thought it was more than that. Us two. We were there and we're still insane. I shredded as if I was heartbroken. I gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Hubba hubba. Wait, no, nothing like that happened. Allie and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. I don't get it. That's 'cause you're a good person, Yui. I think that Allie is trying to say is that Violet and Jiggle Physics... Allie stuffed a cookie in Scarlett's mouth before she could finish her sentence. Wow, these cookies are pretty useful. You gotta teach me how to make these sometimes, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Allie. I'm dying inside. I'm trying to get through it, but I'm dying inside. Why should Jiggle Physics have all the good stuff? We spend the rest of the morning fooling around in the kitchen. Ugh, my head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. My head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after all, which didn't help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decided whether I get to live or die every night. Alright, I'm gonna watch a Pokemon. All good. Thank you for being there, Ethan. I hope you had a good time. You cackled at that? Me just speed reading through it. I'm like, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Clearly you're still alive, Jiggle Physics, so it's all good. Believe me, you drink too if you worked here. Just look at the brothers 5. Used to be 6. Learned that last night. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp TM has to come with some benefits, right? You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. That's rough. Before I forget what this show's all about, today's the day you go on a date with? Who is your other soulmate candidate again? Oh, Tara, girl, there's only 2 of them. How are you forgetting? There's so many innuendos in this fucking... Literally. They just... It's honestly like every two conversations... Alternating text. It's an innuendo. How much did you drink last night, Kat? Whatever. I knew that. Just testing you, duh. Right. There's only 2 of them, Kat. You only had to remember 2 people's names. Alright, let's get the second day with Tara started. Woo! Tara's gonna kill us. Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spinning like a little bitch. I'm pretty much fucked, huh? What's our date? I knocked on the door to the games room. Hey, Jiggle Physics, what's up? I thought I'd check in to see how you're doing with your game. Let me show you what I'm working on then. Tara handed me her gaming device. Not all the art's ready yet, but I'm hoping it'll be done soon. It's a farming game. I had to ditch the pigeon game idea while finding out it was already done. Yeah. Hatchful boyfriend? Know that one. That's really a shame for the whole world, really. But in this game, you get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, and raise crops. Hey, so I'm gonna this game called Stardew Valley. Decimate all invaders with your giant mecha pigeon death. Oh, okay, wait. You got that one. That one's unique. And there's 1,000,000 possible weapon combinations, and that sounds so cool. I'd love to play it. I'm curious, how come you decided to make a farming game? Good question. They've just got a special place in my heart. I used to just play these morning till night every day. You can probably tell I'm not really a go out and party kind of person. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go out to parties anyway, but whatever. Sometimes it's more fun to do your own thing. Hey, it's your choice on how you spend your time. I keep ego laughing, going like, I would throw down. Okay, but that's me with fart jokes. If they hit me fart jokes, I'd be giggling. Let's do. I don't even know. Hey, it's your choice on how you spend your time. Let's do sometimes it's more fun to do your own thing. That's how I feel about it. Enough talk. Try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it. Oh my god, are we actually gonna play it? Did they make like a little game within the game? I would love that. All right, here we go. The title screen displayed with a click. Star Blue Valley, right? We don't even get to play it. They're just gonna show us text. I was a mecha pilot who's got tired of life in Mecha Corps and decided to move out of the country and become a farmer. I was pretty good one at that. Every season I learned to plant, water, harvest new kinds of crops. Tara would give me advice for farming in every season. Her face was so close to mine, she'd watch every move with a pensive expression. Farming and fishing felt great, but fishing was almost impossible to do at first. The mecha parts of the game felt incredible. You could even get to know the villagers and the relationship with them too. There's just one thing that was kind of weird. First, wow. What you have so far is incredible, Tara. You think so? Oh, I saved. Yeah, really, it's incredible. I never thought you could combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but you did just fine. Thanks, Chico Physics. That's nice of you to say. There's just one thing, I think that was a little off. What's that? Any feedback would be great. I feel like the relationships with the townspeople were a little weird. The dating aspect didn't really feel right. I knew you'd notice that. It's kind of embarrassing, but I've never actually dated before, so I have no idea what it's really like. Yeah, no, Tara's getting sued. She made a game that already exists. And to be honest, I never really had a real friend either. If it's not too much to ask, her voice suddenly reduced to a whisper. Maybe you and I could be friends? I'd be honored to be your friend. That said, please don't trap me in video game again. Sorry, what? Anyway, watching you play the game gave me some ideas. Want to help me with testing them? Sure, I'd be happy to help however I can. At least she's not killing us this time. We both suggest ideas, she'd implement it, and we test it together and repeat. It just kept getting better and better. Tara's smile and enthusiasm was contagious. I couldn't help but be excited for her and in awe of her drive. We spent the rest of the day working on her game, but it only felt like minutes. I'm just glad it wasn't another virtual reality game. Art got friend zoned. She kills me last time. She friend zones me this time. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. I decided to walk into the kitchen and open the fridge. Turns out there were some leftover cookies that Violet and I had made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. Delicious. Got a case of the Midnight Munchies? I figured I'd do my civil duty and help finish the cookies Violet and I made. Right, only a good Samaritan would finish all the cookies, so no one else would have to make that sacrifice. I'm just too good of a person. I know. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Tara go today? Oh, awesome. We had a good time. Why would you say eh? It was great, I have to admit. Tara was very different from my initial impression of her. I feel like I'm seeing the real her now, and I like that. Okay, that's enough laundry for today. I'll have to do more tomorrow. Is it the one where it's like your own personal clothing, sheets, and towels? Because that's the worst. That's the worst. When you have like 3 different places you have to go in your house to put shit away. I feel like I'm seeing the real her now, and I like that. I like the sound of that. Who would have thought you'd say something like this after your rather unique first date? Life sure has a sense of humor. Anyway, you probably safe for at least another day, thanks to the ongoing rivalry between Tara and Violet. The stakes are rising, so are precious ratings, so without further ado, it's time for phase 3. You've only got 1 date left, and with each of them before the final day, so make them count. You're not out of the woods yet. Oh my god, we only have 2 more dates left? Will do. Alright. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up tomorrow. You only get 1 first third date with a girl, right? Sounds good to me. See you later, Jiggle Physics. Good night, Cat. And thanks for the help. I realized I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. Violet's date felt long as fuck. And then Tara's date was like, I blinked and it was over. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Yay, time for the nightmares. All right, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach. I told you, the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest. Come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay, I could see the pier now, and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're going to make it, right? Of course, the boat's just a little further and no one's on our trail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally going to leave Jiggle Physics. About time, if you ask me. I've dreamed of this moment every day since, who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people didn't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. Let's get back to the matter at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. You're ready to run? No. I'm kidding. Let's go. That favorite sound of mine, once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Okay. Okay. The girls and I kicked off our morning by testing out Tara's game together. It was multiplayer now, so we all could play together in the same world. This came with its own fair share of consequences. I said cover me or you'll have to finish making dinner yourself. I'm trying. There's just too many mutant vegetables attacking. Yui, I need you to cover me. Where are you? I'm sorry, it's the mayor's birthday and I can't decide which berry to give him. It can wait. But then I won't get the bonus. Come to think of it, I think we're running low on tomatoes and carrots. Do you need any, Violet? We have enough to survive the winter, but more supplies are always welcome. I'm on it. Well, the game's definitely gotten more exciting. I wanted them to test the relationships, but maybe they'll have to wait a bit. I guess we'll see next time. Yeah, next time. I can't wait. We spent the rest of the morning playing Tara's game. That's fun. Morning, Jiggle Physics. Time sure flies. The show's almost over and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, you definitely haven't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? Let's go, Violet. Violet, you didn't let me down, Jiggle Physics. I had my doubts with Violet at first, but now I can see why she's the audience favorite. Don't mess it up! Wouldn't dream of it. I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I slid next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one smooth motion. Ow, hot! I flung the cookie into my mouth anyway. Worth the pain. Damn, that was delicious. Wait a moment, you silly goose. You never fail to make me laugh, Jiggle Physics. I quite admire that. I did a mocking bow with my arms behind my back and put on my best fancy accent. So a rich baker girl is fan favorite? God. We're not shocked. The pleasure's all mine, milady. Stop you. I wolfed down another cookie, hell yeah. You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right? I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? We laughed together a bit. We were performing. That reminds me, Jiggle Physics. What's up, Violet? It's come to my attention that this show will be ending quite soon. Yeah, it is. Oh, do cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left here to do something I've always longed to do. And what's that? What I want is to go on a date. The kind that normal people go on. The kind that I've only read about. Having a picnic, watching a movie in the theater, long walks on the beach, even something crazy like a paint night. And then we can watch the sunset go down, and it'd be so romantic. Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. I think we can make that happen. Can we now? Which one? Why not all of them? She's got the most beautiful smile, damn. Really? You got to be kidding me. You can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen. Yay! She did a cheer and dance. Gosh, I can't stop smiling looking at her. Literally, he has none of these thoughts. None of these thoughts. With Tara. Speaking of shot, just found out this minute that my dad and brother are in town and my bro is staying with a... Whoa. Unannounced? I'd be like, get an Airbnb, get that apartment. I need a 2 weeks notice if you want to stay, but that 2 weeks notice doesn't even mean that you'll be able to stay in my house. I have to consider if I want you in my house. You know, a heads up would have been really nice. And considerate. And respectful. I'm sorry. That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess they'll be touch and go. It wouldn't be fair if you figured out everything. Let me handle the picnic. She pulled out a basket from behind her. Care to join me in the lovely outdoors? I wouldn't miss it for the world, Violet. We walked outside for a while, then settled at a lovely spot with a nice mix of sunlight and shade for our picnic. Is that beans? Hey Violet, I don't like beans. We shouldn't have put that in it. The way her silver hair caught the light, it was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful. Dig in, I've brought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back. I've got to be the luckiest person alive. Save that talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite. Should I be worried? I smiled as she mock pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spoon-fed me a delicious egg roll. Called it. I'm the luckiest person alive. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. You've made this week so special. I feel the same way, Jiggle Physics. And there is more where that came from. You're absolutely right. I've got something for just the two of us next. You owe me one, Jiggle Physics. We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. We walked back to the mansion, hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next stop, the only movie theater on the island. Oh, it's the game room. Is it just me or does Violet look like her eyes are too far apart in the normal talking picture? No, I see. This eye just needs to go like a little bit right here. Just a tiny bit over. I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion. Girl, we just gamed in here. We just played Starby Valley or whatever the fuck. I'm not surprised. Tara's pretty territorial. About this room from what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our very own private movie theater. I did a little jazz hands at the TV. Violet clapped as if I had just put on a performance of a lifetime. I made a dramatic bow and then took a look at what movies we had in the store. Let's see. We have rom-com, fantasy, medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. Let's pick horror movie! Oh, I'll put on a rom-com from what Violet was saying earlier. This definitely would be her favorite. I started this movie, then went back and sat next to Violet with my arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with a boy she meets there, and eventually realizes her dream and her love. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced for the whole movie. Deranged baker, rich woman with parent. She's getting through her parental issues. They didn't let her. I'm a Violet defender. They didn't let her do her hobbies because they thought they were poor people hobbies. Me, I was more entranced by her. After the credits roll, Violet practically burst into tears. This was the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life. My whole life. I could turn on the horror movie right now. Do you want me to? Then how about we take a scene you liked from the movie and turn into a Violet's blush looks like she just... I can't believe I had to read that with my 2 eyes. Oh my gosh. Just wait right here for a second. Okay. I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat, I think you know the sitch. You got some nerve putting this together at the last minute, but I like that about you. Am I wrong? I don't be thinking about that. I don't be thinking about that. On me. Set up everything they need for a paint night in the main hall of the mansion stat. Oh man, I just finished my shift. Even better, you got free time for this. He's doing this unpaid? And so we started painting on canvases in the main hall. I think I'll paint a picture of Violet and I watching the movie together. That one's cute. This counts, right? What are you painting, Jiggle Physics? I'm painting a picture of us watching the movie together. It's the most beautiful scene from the movie, you know. It'd be a shame not to capture it. You are quite the flirt, you know that? But I like that about you. Her smile could melt the coldest heart. So, which scene are you painting, Violet? Life is whatever you think it is, and if you think that, who's stopping ya? Who's stopping ya? Life is your own perception of reality, right? I'm not thinking that, but if you're thinking that, it's fine. It's okay. I'm just not thinking that. I'm drawing the scene where the girl's running out into the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so romantic. She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I could tell she was putting her whole heart into painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads and was working from there. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final work. The freak is back again. You have 2 personalities, Lil and Freak. She is an incredibly talented artist. Me, not so much. Did we paint stick figures? That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it. To see her smile and break into laughter. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound. But who cares now? Girl, you can't control if your stomach's hungry. Violet was unstoppable at this point. Is it time for dinner? I do believe it is. I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went to on our first date, so we did. Apparently she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then, and didn't actually get to eat as much as we wanted. She ate up a storm, almost literally, almost. We spent dinner wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world, and laughing about scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. Then finally, we went on for a long-awaited walk on the beach. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times, we talked without end. At other times, we enjoyed each other's company and warmth in silence. Either way, we were as happy as can be. We talked about how the past, the present, and the future were so different than before because of each other. You know jiggle physics. If you asked me to marry you right now, without a doubt, I'd accept. I know it sounds quite crazy to say that in such a short period of time, but I just know. She kissed me passionately with everything she had, and what came next was the perfect ending to our lovely date. Come closer. It faded to black. Right. After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I'd need to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. I thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Just a gut feeling. The island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date with Tara tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today? Awesome! Being the Violet makes me feel like we're on top of the world. Somehow she takes my breath away with how cool she can be, and at the same time makes me laugh like a child alongside her. I'd no idea that I'd fall for her so hard after our first meeting, but I couldn't help myself. And now, what I want most is to make her the happiest woman in the world. Now that's what I like to hear. I had my doubts at first, but you two really stole the show. And with good reason. I feel like our viewers got to see a glimpse of what your lives together would be like. Now that I think about it, isn't just... No! Because this was something they signed up for. And I have to stick to it, you know? No comment. Who knew that 3 dates were all you need to figure out if a marriage would last? If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company. And it's not like you were up to anything either. Cat reached her hand out at me. I put my hands on her instinctively. With her hand on mine, she pulled me with her too. How hard are you blushing? If only I didn't have cringe disease. I feel like I'd be such a happier person if I didn't have cringe disease. Because bros having dates with 2 separate women acknowledges other women. But that's part of the show. That's part of the show we signed up for and they signed up for. Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places? You like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons. So here's where we store most of our information. Cat, that's a crazy sentence. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as a regular books. Actually, you got mugged and got beat so hard. Oh! And then we joined the show where everything was predetermined, kind of. They're pretty useless to an average person, interesting, and also a little unnecessary. Who here's going to read a book? Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book oh, we're an errand boy now, right? So you want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here? I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Cat, it's the least I can do. Great. All right, to start, I need you to grab me the Princess of Averanda, 100 easy recipes for a philosopher's stone, and... Damn, I'm not even getting paid for this. I regret everything. Arm day! This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed the system should be shot. I tried to read a few books I was delivering, but Kat said they just seemed like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Jiggle Physics. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off the island or something. At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor. I like to think of it more as unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before? Who knows? That's a good start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Jiggle Physics. See you, Cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. Oh, good thing I didn't get jumped. As I was heading back to bed, the alarms were deafening. We planned every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. Aren't you also being paid with your life? Yeah, but I don't like to use life as currency. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Oh! Our nightmares! Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start, someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, Jiggle Physics. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Oh, that was the shortest nightmare we had. Courting call! Are you guys ready? Waking up next to Violet felt like waking up next to an angel? What? We had walked back from the beach past midnight last night, so any rest we could get was very welcome. Hey, so I'm confused. So we got back from the beach, then we had that conversation with Kat, and then we helped Kat edit, and then how is Violet next to us? Lim, I'm changing your contract to I mean... For several minutes, all I could do was watch her silver hair catch the sunlight. She was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Okay. Object. Morning, Jiggle Physics. Morning to you too, Violet. Do you mind if we just perhaps stay here for a spell? Not one bit. Fantastic. She rolled herself towards me and hugged me with all her strength. No takebacks. We laid together in the bed all morning, enjoying each other's warmth and company. I don't want this to end. I simply cannot wait till we leave here together, Jiggle Physics. We will be the greatest partnership for all time, an empire like no other. I do like an ambitious woman. It's time for you to spend some time with another girl, no? Babe, it was part of the contract, babe. Please, babe. It's for the show, babe. I feel nothing for her, babe. Yeah, sorry about that. It's in the contract. And period. It's no matter. To bicker about this would be fruitless. It's the very nature of the show.
Hey, Alfred Daddy.
Duh, she's right behind me, isn't she?
But, me wants to play...
Wants to play what? I mean, I'll keep that a mystery. Do entertain yourself with whoever today's date will be. But know that anything she could offer would pale to what a queen could. Okay. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you too, Damien. Jiggle physics, don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they're even been. Your ratings today need to be higher than they're even been. Damien, you're setting me up. Or you'll get axed. Axed literally if I'm around when your number's up. I guess we'll find that out together, won't we? Later. I'll kill him first. We love the confidence. Tsuchigomori? What is that? Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes. Is he gay? Gay people are mean. A murder threat is a little mean. Anyway. Look it up, I dare you. Let me look. Oh, Toilet Bound. Okay, that character. I can't with you today. Oh, you ready for your last date with Tara? It's just the last date. Then tomorrow, it'll be the final ceremony. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic. Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Jiggle Physics. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Tara. I found Tara sleeping on the sofa in the games room. She looked so peaceful. Maybe I'll come back later. Zombies everywhere! Ah! She pulled it up suddenly. Crazy dream? I bet Tara will be hit. Lil, your mind works in very interesting ways. I'm home alone and my neighbors probably think I'm insane, but Nurse, she's awake. That's when I see comments like that, it's so. Nurse, it's awake. I told you the freak is present. Let the freak freak, you know? Do I lie? I don't. That's your premonition. No kidding. I dreamed that we all got turned into zombies. Luckily, there's no way that could ever happen. Did you go to bed late? Hell yeah, I spent all night working on the game. And I finished it too. Care to join me in testing it out? I added some new features I'd like you to try. Okay, sure, I'd love to. It looked like the same game I played before. What am I looking for? You'll see. I started the game. Moments later, I saw Tara's avatar run up to me. You've made it just in time. The new event is about to start. What's the new event? As if on cue, giant robotic pigeons flew from the sky and started to attack our avatars. Ah! Let's run. I ran for dear life. Don't worry, I gotcha. Tara pulled out a giant can of pigeon repellent and started blasting away. Whoa, I think something's bugged. It's not working at all. Guess I gotta fix that, hee. While Tara was laughing at her own mistakes, I was being lifted into the sky by the pigeons. I think I'm screwed. Where are these pigeons taking me? I tried to move my avatar, but there was no way to resist the death grip of the robot pigeons. Can you choose a number between 1 and 24? 19. I dreamt I met Pedro. Oh, did you just like pass him in a, like on the street? Or was it like a setup kind of thing? Or what if that's a premonition? What if you meet him soon? You just run into him one day? Don't worry, they're about to fly into the territory of the maple syrup dragon. The what? Uh-oh. The screen lit up with a blast of flying maple syrup. I never thought I'd ever say something like that, but here we are. The maple syrup slammed into the pigeons and forcefully stuck their wings together. As a consequence, they started to fall to the ground at breakneck speed. Ah! Save me! I hadn't saved yet! I knew I forgot something. I forgot to add the ability to save. I'll have to write that down. As Tara took notes... You know what? I get it, Tara. That's like hardcore Minecraft. When it's over, it's over. We just chatted. I was my usual charming self. Wait, that's fun though. It was a manifestation dream. You're gonna meet Pedro Pascal soon. I'm sending that. Sending that to the higher-ups. As Tara took notes, I rapidly fell to my doom. I'm sure for you, if you could just for a minute. My avatar smacked to the ground, pigeon first, and instantly died on impact. Oh man, I had so much stuff. Is there at least a respawn mechanic? I've never died before in this game. Of course. Just hit the retry button. I pressed the button and watched the world around me reset to the village sans the giant beasts of death. Except now the village seemed to be 10 times bigger than before. Wait, when did the village get so big? But then it dawned on me. Wait, it's not the village that got big. I got small. I took a more careful look at my avatar. I was a pigeon again. I sighed deeply. At the same time, Tara giggled like a child. We spent a few more hours testing out the rest of the game's new features. Thankfully, there were no more pigeon Easter eggs. There's one last thing I wanted to test out, if that's okay. Will it end with me getting turned into a pigeon? No. Just come with me. I followed her avatar to the cabin we shared in the woods. When we got there, she turned around, walked up to me, held out an item I've never seen before. She walked up to me and gave me an item called Ring of You're Pretty Cool. What's this? Let me try to explain. I came onto the show with no idea of what it was about. Personally, I thought it was stupid at first, but hanging with you has been so much fun. I've never really got to work on my hobbies with anyone till I met you. Honestly, I never had someone to share all my crazy shit with, but you're different. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you're pretty cool, and I hope we can keep doing this even after the show is over. This just sounds like a plan. We're sticking to our girl, Violet. Sounds like a plan, Tara. I've got to say, you've caught me off guard with this. Why is that? You're giving this ring to me. It could be a little misleading. You're not making any sense. We laughed together, then walked back to the mansion with a spring in our step. We played the day away without a care in the world. Well, that's enough gaming for today. You up for a movie date? Sure, what do you want to watch? How about, whoa, and then I saw something I'd never seen before, would never see again. The sky outside rapidly turned from orange to black as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. Then the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind. Whoa, what's going on? She held my hand tight. I could feel that she was scared. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming towards us in the dark. Something isn't right. Oh no, we are surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath. I'm sorry, Jiggle Physics. You just didn't make the cut. We got to get you out of here. Just make it quick, please. Jiggle Physics, I'm scared. What's happening? I clasped her hands as tight as I could. We need to get out of here. Come on. I didn't even make it 3 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. Jiggle Physics, hold on, I yelled at her to run, but she came back to try to help me. Tara, you gotta get out of here. She screamed. They must have got her. It was no use. Even though she was right in front of me, I was powerless to get even an inch closer. They tackled her down in an instant. I heard the clink of the cuffs as they dragged her away. Return. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run, for what felt like an eternity, then nothing. Did we die? Are we about to die? Are we about to die because I didn't say I love it. Tara, I love this ring. All right, there's a stark difference between Tara's blushing face and vibe. And it's okay. It's okay if you see something I don't see, Lil. Something a little perverted, but that is okay and true to your being and yourself. Art Def loves me, Nazma. Bada, are you jealous? Are you jealous of my childhood friend? Only to the freak verse of me. Oh, right. Right. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you see in a nightmare. Blood spattered on the floor and the walls. The smell of disinfected, rotting flesh. No? Oh, right. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anyone talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off the table as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Tara, you there? All I heard back were echoes of my own screams wherever I was. This place must be massive. Hey, Jiggle Physics. Cat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Tara's doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Cat, what's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Tara when everything went dark. These guys fucking kidnapped up and... I know, Jiggle Physics. I know. She sighed. You did good. But not good enough, that's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care, get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of massive generator behind me, turning on. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch, and with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is, please. Not today, Jiggle Physics. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe. If anything happened to her, for a moment the world exploded with color. Always the hero, aren't you, Jiggle Physics? What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Jiggle Physics. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, Jiggle Physics, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's just opened up. And I think you'd be a perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play? It's on. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, did you just hit me? Oh, you got your banana smoothie? Welcome back, Rosie. What, me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what's your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Really now, you've got to be joking. I'm dead serious. I can't remember anything. Who knows, it might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name in the file. Jiggle Physics? My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. You're the star of the new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish the show with a fiance or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth and they found out they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memory in a regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's not just from losing the race. Scarlett's interesting. I've still got no idea if she's trying to read the magazine or the book she's hiding. I'll figure that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of her brothers for dinner. And there's Yui. She seems like a sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why Jiggle Physics is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show us on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Jiggle Physics. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of the show. Jiggle Physics, one of the 5 lovely women here is your soulmate. You'll get to know 3 of the girls for the next 9 days over 3 dates with each of them. What? Then on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. So I've got it. 10 days to save my life. Without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk to any of them. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as, who do you want to talk to the most now? Alright. I guess I'll spend alone time with... Hold on, just a second. I forgot to tell you something really important. She pulled me aside. This should be far enough. So the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date, but really I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically, everyone but Tara and Violet? Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right? I don't really have a choice, do I? Nope. Glad we're on the same page, Jiggle Physics. Without further ado... We walk back to the girls. I bumped into a baddie with an FMA. Ooh! BRB got a... By the way, I'm so sorry. Wait, I'm gonna grab my... Oh! That's my water. Is the banana smoothie good? Let's go. So we have to take all of them, basically. Let's go Allie first, but she's just gonna make us run. Alright, we'll make it happen. Sigh. How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Relax, Jiggle Physics. What's the worst like? See, she's making us run. Oh, is it more watery than you'd like? Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit. Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. I tried to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh fuck. We started rolling down the hill faster and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. Also, my tummy hurts. I'm so sorry your tummy hurts. Do you need some of that pink stuff that tastes like... What's that called? That minty pink goop. That makes people constipated. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. 23 by the way. Oh my god. Allie laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Allie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever having let go of my hand. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back to and forth. I'm not drinking Pepto-Biz whatever. But you got a tummy ache! The one felt so nice. Allie, you've got the hang of this. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, no? That's definitely a way to look at it. Don't worry about it. You weren't ever in danger. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope. I actually just learned how to today. What was that about never being in danger? I had a banana coffee, Chinese food, and now banana milk thing. Oh! Was the Chinese food like lunch? Shh. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's a lot fun hanging out with you, Allie. Shucks, I feel the same way, Jiggle Physics. It's great to be around someone who's willing to go on an adventure. The world's crazy. We're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make your life worth living. Couldn't have said it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Allie reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why's that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I'm Jiggle Physics and I can't handle a little bump. Ah, help me. I feel like I've heard something similar to this before. Yeah. Like different activity, but I feel like I've heard a drag quite similar to this. Yeah, sure. Oh, right. I don't know. Is it a bad combo? Is it just a lot of like sugar you had today? Come on, it was a hill. Yeah. I felt a firelight inside of me. Bring it on, Allie. Are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but we do it anyway. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air and did a backflip. Wait, am I doing a flip or is the world flipping? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, fuck. No, I won't let you kill Jiggle Physics? What? You're going to wish we had. What the hell? You're up. You okay, Jiggle Physics? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be fine in no time. Kat and I treated your injuries pretty well if I do say so myself. What happened? You skated backwards, and we're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here, dang. Oh man, my head. Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. It should help you get your strength back up. Thanks, Allie. That's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. I'll take my chances. I took a bite of the food cautiously. God, cough, I'm dying. For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed with horror and shock. I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thank Allie. I just figured I'd give you a little bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. I'm looking forward to our next adventure of Jiggle Physics, but promise to not be stupid again, okay? I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I guess impressed is what we'll call it. We spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, someway, Allie could take the ordinary and turn into some adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was a nighttime. Are we gonna get another nightmare? I stumbled back to my room and plopped on my bed. Who'd be coming in at this hour? I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Jiggle Physics. Sorry to bother you this late. Alright, what's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Kat walked by and comfortably sat herself on my bed. I really gotta get one of these beds for myself already. I closed the door, then sat facing on the opposite side of the bed. So, what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me? You wish. Unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. And that means checking in with you every night to see how you're doing and making sure you're doing your best on ratings. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Does she have a script? This is the same shit. Well, to be honest, I don't have a choice. Finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to what I'm here for. Your date today with Allie was a ratings knockout. You and Allie were the fan favorite pair. I gotta say, but that's the only one I've been on a date with. She knows how to make exciting TV. She's got potential for her own show, now that I think about it. You were saying? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. The whole world knows that Allie is your first soulmate candidate, and they're hungry for more content. That said, we need a little more drama in the show. Tomorrow I want you to find your second soulmate candidate and ask them out on a date. Okay. All right, sounds good to me. I would have expected more resistance, but I guess you understand your situation. Without those ratings getting higher and higher every day, they'll axe the show and your life with it. I guess that makes sense in some warped way. I'm impressed how well you took that. I'd almost think it wasn't your first time on a Life or Death Jaden show. I would think that too. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you. It's getting late, and we've got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Night, Jiggle Physics. Good. She was gone before I had the chance to finish. Guess it's time to call it a night. The sound of waves. Hey! I can hear her calling out to me within a dream. It's you. I love you, Jiggle Physics. I always will. And I'll always love you too. My mouth moves on its own. Even if there's so many other women on this show, they could never be you. I held her tight and kissed her. You promise? I promise. Promises are unbreakable, you know? That's what you told me. I meant every word I said. She smiled at me. You better have. Your face is becoming clear to me with every day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you? Hey, good morning. Let's save. Let's go here. Damn, we didn't play for a hot minute. Let's wrap it up. We're gonna play the rest next Saturday. My throat's starting to hurt because I've been talking too much. So one of the girlies is our soulmate, right? We've probably been on this show a million times before, and they keep wiping our memory, and we keep going on this show. Why is no one from the audience coming to me to save me, you know? Harsh and cruel punishment? No one? No one cares? Like, who are they streaming it to? Who's giving the ratings? Who's making it ethical? It's gonna be like, you signed a contract, so this would keep happening until you find someone. It'd be something like that. I'm actually happy it got a little dark. You're on a private island in God. I know someone could find where I am. They could. Someone would be like, oh, I've seen this island before. Who would save you? I don't know, someone on the production team who is releasing information. Maybe Violet's brothers. Wait, that one is it, one of them is her brother, right? One of them. I think. I think. Well, I guess everyone, including the staff besides Damien and Kat, are the only ones who don't get their memories erased. But I would think they kill people. Oh. What if everyone who tries to save me, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they are all people who tried to save us, but then they wipe their memory and they become part of the staff. That's why they don't have names. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful on Damien and Kat's part. What if Kat... Okay, what if it's all Damien and Kat gets her memory erased each time, but then they input new memories? So she's like, she just thinks it's the way of life. It's the way. But we'll figure that out next week. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you had a good time. Make sure to eat food, drink water, take your meds. Go to bed if you need to. Do what you gotta do for life. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably gonna play like a indie horror game or something. Then I'll see you then. Peace out and have a good night or day.